Fuck this! I'm on Blog TV with my...
It's been years since we lost. Years since EA fucked us. People yearn for movement shooters once again. They yearn for it. We must remind them they reap what they sow. We must remind them of Titanfall 2. So the campaign opens with us entering a simulation, pretty much just a tutorial to teach us the game's mechanics, and we've got a veteran pilot named Lastimosa to guide us through it. Unfortunately, right as we're about to get the chance to operate a Titan, the system crashes, the ship we're on board powering down non-essential systems. Turns out, we're about to enter combat, with us being deployed to an IMC planet named Typhon via drop pods, which yeah, honestly, sounds like we're winning. So we wake up a little bit after our crash, and the drop pod gives us fucking 250 milligrams of fentanyl before we head into battle, which is totally not gonna have PTSD after this. Koopa, you're in bad shape. Hold on, I'm gonna give you some fentanyl. Should knock you out, but you'll be okay when you wake up. Won't this make me overdose? Who knows? Now, watch me hit this sick clip.
A few moments later.
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, nice one. BT, transfer control to new pilot. No, does this mean I passed my training? Listen, smartass, you're gonna take my Titan. Use me helmet, me jump kit. This is the real deal. Alright, I'm gonna die now, peace. So, that happened? Yeah, we're officially a pilot now. Awesome. Anyway, BT needs a new battery to operate, so we head on over to a nearby crashed ship, doing a little parkour segment, fighting some INC soldiers along the way, until we make our way on board, where we find a battery which we could use to bring BT back online. BT insists that we get him a second one, however, forcing us to fight our way back into the ship.
To all militia personnel, the IMC will grant safe passage back to the Angel City Penitentiary. All will surrender. Be wise to turn yourselves in to any IMC search teams immediately.
Pilot, I advise against turning yourself in. Voice pattern analysis indicates that motherfucker is lying. Yeah, I'm really struggling with the geometry of the... So we grab the final battery and deliver it to BT, just as a few IMC scouts show up, meaning this is the perfect time to quickly learn the ropes of using our Titan. Once that's done, BT tells us we gotta meet up with a guy named Major Anderson, ending the mission with us getting ready for a 100-kilometer journey. Mission 2 opens with us meeting up with a section of militia titans, assaulting a water reclamation facility and pushing into its interior. where we find a new toy to play with, the 40mm tracker cannon. Basically just the Titan equivalent of a rifle, the tracker cannon fires guided rounds similar to that of the X-Acto bullets we have in real life, capable of changing course when in the air. It's pretty fucking good. Anyway, we end up being cut off from BT, being forced to fight on foot through the facility, where some guy hops on the mic and starts talking shit. He's called Kane, and apparently runs this place, which means I'm gonna fucking kill him. He's also an apex predator, who are the guys who killed Lastimosa. Anyway, we meet up with a group of militiamen under attack from... there's a lot of them now. Continuing to fight our way through, we eventually meet up with BT, however are separated by a wall of toxic sludge we need to deactivate. Turns out, they aren't willing to let me leave alive though, with them flooding the area with ticks, sort of walking landmine. Fortunately, we're able to fight our way out, leaving that Kane guy sounding pretty mad, reuniting with BT, and continuing on out of the facility.
You criticize society and you participate in it. Oh, well then, another liberal or funky-looking robot. Yeah, our debate will be legendary.
Shut up. With that dealt with, we nick Kane's helmet, allowing us to intercept IMC radio signals, and oh, what do you know, there's an incoming signal. Oh, war crimes. Also something about a device called the Ark. I'm sure that won't be important. Anyway, with that, the game launches us into... Mission 3 sees BT lead us down into a facility as a shortcut, where we pick up communications from the Apex Predators between their leader Blisk and a robot gal named Ash. And turns out they know we're coming, and Blisk wants them to kill us. So we keep fighting deeper into the facility, finding some new Titan weapons along the way until eventually BT suggests another shortcut through the facility, which, yeah, sure, why not always being kidnapped. Descending into the facility, BT informs us that he's being taken to a substation deeper underground, forcing us to go deeper and deeper into the facility until we find our way onto a production line. BT suggests we follow it, having to avoid IMC grunts and hazards along the way until eventually we get to a part of the facility where we can finally take a breather.
I see you, pilot. I admire your perseverance.
Why are you using Microsoft text-to-speech?
Shut up. There is only one way out for you, pilot. Up.
Okay. Jumping onto the moving platforms, we're moved into a simulation dome, where they send in militia grunts to test on them like they're fucking guinea pigs, forcing us to fight waves of specters.
Initiating Reapers.
Initiating what? Cooper, there are weapons stashed in the houses. Oh ho ho!
How strange, this is taking longer than expected. You should have died by now.
So we escape the simulation dome and Robo-Bitch begins scuttling the whole facility as some kind of last-ditch effort to stop us. However, we're able to reunite with BT and begin finding our way out onto the surface.
Your bounty wants you to come close to covering the cost of this facility, pilot, but I am going to enjoy killing you regardless.
Oh shit.
You shouldn't have done that, pilot.
Shut up. Well, I doubt we'll be seeing her again. Pilot, I have concluded we should take no further shortcuts. You don't say. Major Anderson is here. Have a look around and find him. I will meet you outside. Don't get kidnapped again, BT. I will avoid all shortcuts. What the fuck? According to BT, there appears to be multiple distortions throughout the facility, tearing a fucking hole through time and causing us to jump between the present and the time this facility was actually being used. Outside, BT informs us that none of the corpses match Anderson's genetic profile, ordering us to investigate a nearby building where we find him in the ceiling. Handing his helmet to BT, we're able to replay his mission briefing, which is just a bunch of exposition. Anyway, according to BT, we're obligated to finish his mission, meaning we need to get a hold of some wrist-mounted device on the other end of his corpse, with BT providing us with an entry point to the building. Nice, maybe next time you can throw me. Noted. So we enter the facility, the rifts in time forcing us to fight IMC robots in the present and soldiers in the past until eventually we get our hands on Anderson's wrist device, allowing us to move from the past and present on our own volition. So we fight our way deeper into the facility until we manage to locate another one of Anderson's logs, where he describes a device capable of folding space and time. Deeper in the facility, he drops a bomb on us that the Ark, yeah remember that, is apparently the power source for this device. Anyway, moving through the facility, we intercept multiple transmissions from IMC forces, where apparently they've been prepping to test the Ark here this entire time, with BT informing us that Anderson was meant to get right up in the testing rings and get a scan, meaning that we've got to do it in his place. Now in the lowest levels of the facility, we access Anderson's final log, revealing that the Ark's test was what shattered Typhon's moon, with one of the militia's own planets, Harmony, being the first target once it's fully operational. It's now up to us to stop this before it's too late. Rushing outside, we embark BT, bringing him into the past and engaging the IMC's local forces. Once dealt with, we rush towards the Ark's center, right as it begins to overload, with the device fucking exploding and freezing time around us. So we do a little bit of parkour up to the Ark, passing all these frozen guys and managing to scan it before the time distortion collapses. Well done, Cooper. Scan complete. As Anderson mentioned, the IMC plans to use the full-scale weapon on the militia planet of Harmony. We must get this information to the fleet. No rest for the wicked, huh? Correct. With the information that the IMC plans to destroy an entire planet, we move towards a signal station in the mountains, running upon a besieged group of militia grunts under attack from IMC Spectres, which we dispatch. Within the building, we find out that the signal station is offline, with us needing an Arc tool to jumpstart the system, requiring us to go deep into the facility. So we head in, doing a few puzzles and a bit of parkour, stealing the Arc tool off of Mervyn before heading back to the control room and powering up the station's reactor. Unfortunately, as we're about to get the station online, the uplink module decides it's gonna shit itself, with us being forced to head on over to repair it. Cooper, I'm detecting a functional uplink module 428 meters northeast. Scans indicate a throne is our only option here. Hopefully I can toss you across the gap. You totally sure about this? Wind, 3 knots. Heading, 275. Range, 95 meters. Projectile mass, 98 kilograms. Badass. Prick. So we make our way over to the uplink module, grabbing it and heading back over towards BT, meeting up with him and letting him toss us up onto the radar dish, where we finally replace the module, causing the whole dish to begin moving into position and causing us to fall right into BT's arms. I love him so much, he's such a cool robot. Moving back towards the control room, we intercept an IMC transmission between Blisk and another one of his lackeys, with him telling him to go and kill us. So we dispatch the Titans and Reapers they send before the big boss himself finally shows up. Little does he know, I've got something just for him. Too fucking easy. With that, we'd finally get the signal station functional and fire off our transmission, getting in contact with Commander Sarah Briggs, who decides to march on down here and check what the fuck's going on. To put it simply, she ain't happy when she finds out a rifleman like ourselves is out here fucking piloting a Titan. However, BT tells her to fuck right off, as we the homies. Which, I mean, she's not gonna argue with a 60-ton war robot, so she lets us continue piloting him. Anyway, then she says thanks to our scan of the Ark from the last mission, the militia has tracked its location, meaning it's time to go on the offensive. Yeah, this level is pretty much all combat, so our mission: to secure the Ark before it can leave this airbase. Unfortunately, the Ark has moved on board a ship, with it taking off before we can get aboard. I guess that means
You know, last time I checked, pilots don't actually fly in this universe.
hey, you know, this actually ain't too bad so far. Oh, what the fuck?
This is what I get for making a Star Wars reference!
I got you, kid. Brace yourself.
Oh hey, nice. So, Sarah tells us to get on board the IMC ship, Malta, with BT throwing our ass onto a closer ship, and then that ship getting us on board, where we move from deck to deck, clearing the ship until eventually a special operations team joins up with us. Together, we move upon the bridge, taking out the crew and hijacking control of the ship, steering it up behind the IMC ship holding the Ark. With that, BT finally rejoins us, and we head to Voodoo 1, Viper on station. Your journey ends here, Larper. The skies belong to me. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be real, I kinda don't like Viper's fight. Not that it's particularly bad, it's just he won't fucking stand still. Thankfully, however, he's got a health bar the size of a walnut. Hope I never have to see him again. Oh fuck. Yes, so Viper comes back to finish what he started, throwing our ass onto the ship carrying the Ark and fighting BT mano-y-mano. I've lost the hatch. Need cover, need cover. Just wait till you see my big iron, bitch. Nice one. BT, you good? Who the fuck cares if I'm good? We've got a mission to complete. So we finally enter the ship as it goes down, getting to the Ark's containment unit and placing it inside BT's chassis. Unfortunately, there's not enough time to escape, with BT shielding our body as the ship hits the ground. What the fuck? Who the fuck? Listen, hero. You have what's mine, and I want it back. Now here, tell your Titan to open up. About what? His feelings? Alright, stand him up. Listen here, you're gonna open up. or I will kill your pilot. Shut up. Oh fuck.
Nice try, love. Say goodnight.
Double oh fuck.
Alright, get the arse out of here! We're running out of time!
Yeah, that's fucked up. Oh well, no rest for the wicked, I suppose.
Cooper, get back here. Cooper, you're a disloyal a hoe, but you won't live without this.
Oh, awesome. Guess this means I've got to finish the mission alone. Anyway, we get sent a new chassis for BT, and it comes with a fucking huge gun, with which we carve our way down to the Ark, where we kill the second last Apex Predator, glossing over it because it's a dog shit fight, before we tear out the Ark's firing mechanism, disabling BT in the process and allowing Bliss to just walk up and tell us he ain't gonna kill us because it ain't in his contract, cucking the IMC and allowing us to just get right back up and hop into the Ark's firing mechanism, where BT sacrifices himself to destroy the Ark, completely fucking tearing apart the local environment and forcing us to parkour to a dropship. Anyway, then the planet fucking explodes. Cooper gets praised as a hero of the militia until the end of time, closing out the game. This game's campaign is awesome. I play it about once or twice a year, cause honestly I think it's an experience people should come back to every now and again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a like and maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.